Guess what? It's raining right now. It has been raining for, I don't know, a few hours now. The place is very cold, a little dreary, but rain has a really interesting way of slowing things down. Growing up in Trinidad, rain has always felt a little bit different. When since I used to go to school, when rain fell, then the place just got really noisy. The classroom got really noisy, very rowdy, and I don't know if it's because we couldn't hear ourselves over the rain and so our voices raised, but it was really interesting. I really do enjoy the rain. I really enjoy it. I literally just went outside and did a little dancing in the rain. We'll talk about that a little later. But honestly, as someone who likes the rain, I have rainy day traditions. I have little what do you call that, rituals that I do when it's raining. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about a few of my favorites, my favorite little rituals, and maybe some of this will inspire you as well. By the way, I made this top and it's currently still being made. I think for me, I'm always trying to, I don't like waiting for the end process, so I'm out here wearing the blouse even though it's not finished. It's pretty much pinned up on the side, so ignore that, okay? Ignore that. But the concept that I have here, I am loving. I did two of these blouses, and the other one is actually one that I think I'm going to turn into a tie back in the back, but this one might be a tie at the side. We don't know, we'll see. Anyways, let's get into our rainy day traditions. Let's get into our little rituals that we do when it is raining. Number one, and that would be opening the windows and letting the rain in. Currently it was raining a good majority of today. My windows here are open, the windows in the kitchen are open, the windows in my bedroom is open. Windows are open, and the reason why is because I like watching the rain fall. I love just watching it come down. Also too, I like when it blows in. Usually if it blows in on the kitchen side, so this time the rain did blow in on the kitchen side, and I love just seeing my plants get sprinkles of rainwater. That's just I just love that. There's something very magical when it comes to having a really hot day in this Caribbean tropical climate. It was really hot earlier on today, and so then for the rain to just come down and really cool the place is just something that I look forward to. I honestly wanted to pack up my work and go and sleep or go in my bed and do some reading, but hey, we gotta work, right? So basically, I love to open the windows and just let the rain come in. Right before it starts raining, the place tends to get really dark and the breeze gets really strong and blows in as well too. I like watching my little plants just flutter, the leaves flutter around in the breeze. I love just viewing that as well too. My plants got happier, everything smells so fresh and nice, and it's basically like my entire house just breathes. Right now the breeze is coming through and it feels so cool. Oh, and the electricity just left. The current is gone, literally. Another thing that I like to do when it is raining is making something warm. I literally felt for hot coffee as the rain was falling. So for me, I like hot tea or hot coffee. That's what I usually go for. And I just like drinking something hot when the place is all chilly, and it just really adds to the vibe. Sometimes I'll be out here snacking as well. I think that having comfort food is something that is a must-have when it comes to those rainy days. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there is a science behind it. I just find that everything just tastes much better when it's a rainy day and you're just really lounging and not doing anything but just really enjoying the rain. Make something warm. It's beautiful. I like having my peppermint tea or my ginger tea. When I used to live in the country, we would have something called bush tea, so different types of bush, usually for some medicine and for regular drinking. A nice little lime bud, a nice little fever grass, things like that. But just making that. I love a ginger and honey tea. I really love that. But I also too, I like my regular Earl Greys. And I think there's something else I had. Is it a masala chai? I don't think it's a masala chai. Is it? My favorite thing to drink would be Earl Grey, and then I also too love peppermint and ginger and honey. So those are just some of my teas that I love to delve into when it comes to a rainy day. Just makes me feel so warm and cozy. That's the word, warm and cozy. I know a lot of persons would make like hot chocolate. I remember drinking Milo when I was a kid. I know persons would do that. That's not something I do now. But the point isn't really about the drink or making something warm. It's really about just slowing down. Because honestly, when it starts raining, I think like our lives are so busy that when it starts raining, it's really a time to just take a moment to just like listen to the rain on the rooftops. When it says I am home at my mom's house, and it starts raining, it's so loud that you can't even hear yourself speak or think. And so the only thing that you possibly could do is just slow down, be quiet, and just listen to the rain on the rooftops. And I think that is a huge privilege. Another thing that I really like to do would be read or watch something. So right now I'm currently reading Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. That's going really good. And so when it's raining, I just feel like I need to go and read. Just cozy up in my blanket and just read. Normally rain keeps you inside. Rain naturally makes you want to just stay indoors. For some persons, they would like watch movies, watch old TV shows. I like to read and maybe potentially watch some TV at times. But I'm not a huge TV watching fan, so I don't really sit down and watch too much TV. I do have my little series and stuff to watch, but honestly, I probably would faster watch YouTube than watch anything else. Honestly, I really do. But yeah, I like reading. I like watching something, and it just really adds to the whole cozy vibe and the whole rainy day. Another thing that I definitely do is dance in the rain. I wouldn't say definitely. I danced in the rain today. It was good. It was really, really good. It's been a while. So when I say definitely do or definitely want to do, will be dancing in the rain. It has been a while since I've actually danced in the rain because most of the time I get sick. So yeah, but there's something literally about dancing in the rain that is so freeing. I felt so happy when I was dancing in the rain today. I literally spun around. Spun around. That's the word, spun around. I literally spun around in the rain. I just really took it all in, really soaked it in, and allowed myself to be soaked as well. And it was really nice because usually you are taught to not be in the rain, like taught to be inside when it's raining. But honestly, what's wrong with a little outside rain, a little invitation to the outside? It's actually about to rain again. It has been starting and stopping. So that's gonna be good because maybe we decide, you know what, maybe we can read something. The current is no longer here. We have no electricity. What else am I gonna do but read, right? Because I can't do any of my work. Another traditional little ritual that we like to take part in, me especially, is having a long hot shower. So after I danced in the rain, I went and I took a shower. Nice, it was warm. I didn't want to get out of the bathroom, but it was just so good. It was so good. I swear. I don't know. Warm showers are just it. When I used to live in the country, we did not have like a heater. Up to this day, there's still not a heater there. So you do have to, like, if you want, you can heat your water on the stove or with a kettle. But when it is we were growing up, we never did that. We literally took showers and baths, showers in the cold water. And because we're living in the countryside and it's literally like a rock formation kind of thing, like the water is coming from the mountain. It is freezing cold. And we got so accustomed to taking showers in that we just never really heated the water. Now water gets heated, but we didn't have a heater and we just never did it. So living where I'm living now and being able to enjoy a hot shower, just being able to enjoy that, honestly, is just gold. I also, too, side point, remember one of my friends, we were washing wares and it was warm water, washing wares in. And I was like, we're washing wares in warm water. And she's like, yeah, why not? Enjoy the luxury. I never thought to wash wares in warm water. I think I was more trained that warm water is such a luxury that you only save it for showers. Like, it shouldn't be something that you do throughout your entire life. So yeah, I enjoy a hot shower right now. I really do. Number 6, and that is sleeping. I think sleeping is so underrated, and I think sleeping, for us, we are taught in the Caribbean, well, at least in my house, so we were taught that sleeping is for nighttime, one, and sleeping is for persons who have done things. So sleeping is the reward, and not that sleeping is part of, you know, your rest or anything, which really sucks because I sleep whenever I get tired. I sleep whenever I feel like. I sleep whenever I just I don't want to be anywhere else. I go in my bed and I take a rest. So sleeping when it says it's raining, peak. It's peak. Especially if it's when it is like nighttime and you hear that rain on the rooftops, and you just know your sleep is going to be 100% extra good tonight. Just love it. Sleeping while it's raining is something that I really do enjoy doing, and I love when it's just like I'm sleeping and the rain starts, because I know my sleep is going to be like 10 times better. I found what is very interesting is that the rain songs, like called like white noise and stuff, when it is like you play that on your laptop and whatever, I actually find that it doesn't help me out, because I don't know, it just seems like really loud and jarring in my head, and it doesn't seem like the real deal. So I don't have to listen to like rain songs and stuff like that. I don't have issues with sleeping, but somehow listening to that, if I try to listen to that while like trying to go to sleep, doesn't work. But if it is like actually hear the actual thing on my rooftops, that just works. So basically that is some of my rainy day little rituals that I love to partake in. I think that having rain, like it's raining on a regular basis, basically really teaches us to just slow down. It's not that serious, honestly. It's not. Take rest, take moments of rest, and just really enjoy. Learn to like listen and, you know, appreciate nature as much as you can, because that really puts into perspective us as human beings and individuals, that there are greater things out there, and that, you know, there are other things that are more important, you know? Basically, I would like to know, what are some of the rainy day traditions that you have? Maybe it's something that your family always did, or maybe it's something that's completely unique to where you live or where you grew up or where you are. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it is you are looking for some hobbies to take part in while it's raining, please be sure to check out this video, or is it this video? And I will see you guys in the next one.